God. Hi, Melanie. How are you? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I'm mad late. I said I was gonna schedule this live earlier, and then my cousin had called me. Good morning, Felicia. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Amanda. How are you guys? I am like not set up at all. Oh, I'm doing okay. Hi, Jen. Oh, I can't see. Sorry. Hi, Madeline. Hi, Fringy. Yay, we're here for the hot cocoa. I'm like really ill prepared. I was on the phone with my cousin and I was ready around like 10:30 to come on live. And then we got really wrapped up in our conversation. I was like, hey, wait, I had a live scheduled. Good morning. Who is that? Oh my God. No, the chat went away. I can't read. Hold on. I'm setting up the laptop. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Jen. I'm good. Getting frustrated with it. Just keep shutting down off my comments. Oh, yeah, that's what it's doing with me. So don't feel bad. Hold on. Like, hopefully once this laptop starts up. Oh, wait, what happened to this user? What happened? What's going on? Oh, some person's like, Hail Satan? Oh, that's kind of weird. Why? Don't worry, I'll throw a Bible at you. You'll be all right. Bible, Bible, Bible. God, God, God. Like, what? I don't know why, like, you're gonna come on here and start doing that nonsense. I'm gonna keep saying God, 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 screaming at you. You'll be all right. If you have any more mods, let me know, girl. Oh, I'm gonna make you one right now. Hold on. Oh, I can't do anything. What? How do you do this? Add mod. There we go. So we help Jen and Fringy out. So Courtney, I think I made you a mod now. Thank you. They must have been waiting for me. They were probably the ones who put the dislike on my Morocco video. It's all right. Shout out to the 3 people who gave us a thumbs up already. Oh, look at that. Why would I say we rebuke you? That's so funny. Oh my goodness. So today has been like a really slow start. I did not go to sleep until like 3 o'clock this morning. Who just said hello? I cannot see. Wiccan Rue. Hi. Hi, Roar Mills. How are you? Yeah, I got a slow start this morning. I didn't fall asleep until like 3:30 this morning, and then I had to wake up at 7. What happened was the video that I uploaded for the Morocco trip, there was a song that was playing in the background and it like tipped the copyright claim thing on it. And I was like, all right, like I can deal with it like not being monetized or anything like that, because the whole point of that trip wasn't to like monetize off of it. Especially since I wanted to share with you guys the charity stuff. So I'm like, if it's not monetizable, I don't really care. But then what ticks me off, it was 12 seconds. 12 seconds of this song. And then this company was like, we're about to capitalize on all your hard work in editing. I was like, bump that. Bump that. So I stayed on the phone. Well, yeah, I stayed on the live chat with YouTube for like a hot minute. But I was like waiting for it to take out that clip for a solid 9 hours. It took 9 hours for YouTube to remove that song off of the video. And it like grated me to no end. But it's fixed now. There's a random silent part for like 12 seconds. So if you're worried about that. Oh, my handsome just popped in. Hi, handsome. He didn't write it in the chat. He wrote it on Facebook. I see his message. Thank you. I'm having a hard time reading your comments. I'm so sorry. I think my chat is frozen. You might have to close out and then come back. Wait. If you guys could send a blue heart to let me know if the chat is not frozen for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's good. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Yeah, it was so amazing. It was such an amazing experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything else in the world. And so I even sent it to everybody because I still am a part of the group chat. So I even sent it to everyone who was a part of that trip so that they could have the memories too. So everyone was really receptive. Okay, thank you guys for letting me know the chat's okay. I just got the laptop up, so hopefully that means I could read the comments in tandem with you because I was really struggling. This tiny font, I'm gonna start having to make my font bigger. I make it that small because I don't like people reading over my shoulder because like people are nosy when you're texting, but like I might have to sacrifice for the greater good of my eyes. Let's turn this a little bit. Okay, we're cool. I decided I wanted to look cute today because, and Jan, it has to do with the situation revolving around you. We're coming in for the hot cocoa. So somebody decided to come for somebody's wig, and I'm like, oh, I can't have my hair looking crazy because they're going to come for my wig. I'm just, oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Oh, Fringy, but you look like a whole meal. Oh my goodness, I can hear myself through the laptop and it's grinding my gears. So let's talk about the less juicier stuff, okay? I'm sure you guys may have seen on Twitter what has been floating around with Jeffree Star coming on Snapchat / Instagram, stating or well, just showing that there were helicopters by his home and revolving around the passing of Kobe Bryant and stuff like that. What are your guys' thoughts about that first? And then I will tell you how I feel about it. Did you guys see that? Hi, Jen. I don't know why people aren't getting the notifications. I've heard that unsubscribing and then resubscribing and then hitting notify for all will help. Like if you just have it on like the like YouTube tailors it for you, it won't notify you. Hi, Isabella. Oh, the snap was not it. Okay. Dang says good morning with the purple hearts. We love our purple hearts. Didn't see it. Was a whole choice and not a good one. Didn't see it. No Snapchat, says Felicia. Yeah, somebody ended up screen recording it and bringing it over to Twitter. So if you did want to see it, I guess I could retweet it, but I kind of don't want to be associated with it, to be honest. But like he inserts himself into everything. I can't believe a 13-year-old baby's life was cut so short. Yeah, that's very tragic, Courtney. Like it's heartbreaking because she's just getting started with her life. Kobe Bryant himself is extremely young. He's 41 and he passed away. And I was just talking with Jordan this morning and he brought a point to my mind earlier today. Like, what do you even tell your child in a circumstance like that? Like you're thinking everything is like you have an internalized knowledge that something's going wrong. And then how do you even voice that to your child? Like that, I got chills all over again. I have it on all, but I would do it just in case. Okay. Well, let me know how it works out, Jen. I think his words were rather inappropriate. Amanda says, I haven't seen it, but it sounds like Jeffree. Small note, I know everyone's upset about Kobe, but Guy at least had some life under his belt. I feel worse for his daughter. That's understandable. I don't think he did it maliciously. It was just insensitive and poorly timed. I heard the receipts that he wasn't even a Laker fan, Kobe, and now has tears. Okay, so I see what you guys are saying. As far as that receipt, I feel like, okay, let's start from the receipt. The receipt, I think, was done in extremely poor taste. And the reason why I say that screenshot is from 2009. Who kept that or who went searching for Lakers? And not only that, Kobe didn't just play for them. So that's what's even more upsetting because I'm like, okay, it's 2009. You can still have a respect for the player even though you don't ride for the whole team. That's just my opinion. On top of that, as far as Jeffree Star making that snap, I think it was in poor taste. And the reason why I say it's in poor taste because you could be mourning, but your first inclination was to go on social media. But I think it was genuine. And the reason why I think it was genuine, because at first I'm like, oh, he's throwing some crocodile tears out there. But the reason why I think it was genuine is because if you look in the background, the person that is in his background is also highly emotional about it. And I can understand that statement because I looked like when that whole thing happened revolving around Nikki's apology and whatever, I took the time to go check my own social media out because I was so freaked. Like, I was like, what if somebody tries to manipulate something I've said? I didn't find anything, but in the process, I got to learn something about myself. Hi, Cluttered Like My Head. How are you? So I ended up looking through my own social media account, and I saw an occasion when there was like an earthquake that happened all the way in Virginia, and we felt the aftershocks of it in New Jersey. And my first inclination was, one, call my family, and two, hop on social media and be like, guys, did you feel that? Like, I went on Facebook and wrote that right away. And I can't necessarily blame Jeffree Star for being the person that he is, because this is what social media has done. This is how we vocalize things to each other. But I don't like the fact that he brought attention like to himself. Like, I can see it, but I can understand why he's traumatized by that, because if you know of this person, they're technically speaking within the same social circle because of the amount of wealth that they have. And then you literally can you guys imagine like knowing that somebody like a superstar just passed away like down the block, and you can see visual evidence of them there? Like, that's traumatic in of itself. So do I think people should be bashing him for crying or being upset? No, I don't, because that's messed up. Regardless of the fact if he knew him or not, it doesn't matter, because I know there's hundreds of thousands of people who are mourning his passing right now. But do I think that it was wise for him to go on social media and display that and make it about himself? No, I don't think that was wise. And in turn, I think he did the right thing, which was removing it off. But unfortunately, people are going to be quick to bash him for everything that he does. And unfortunately, he created that sort of dialogue because he is very impulsive. Oh, Happy Bunny, you don't worry. We didn't start talking about anything until just now, so you didn't miss much except for like greetings. Let's see. That's why I come here. You always have an excellent perspective. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Thank you. I try really hard to think about what I say to people. Go off easy these days. I need that that screen name. Yes. Thanks. Says Jeffree is a sensitive state in general too. Yeah, he's always like, Jeffree's emotional about everything. I don't think it was malicious. People get emotional over tragedies. It's human nature. I was tearing up over it too. And of course he wanted to share his feelings with his follower. Yeah, that's what I think too, Jen. But people see Jeffree Star and they think selfishness. And then I was seeing that people, like, example, Kobe had just passed away, and his daughter also passed away with him. And then somebody's inclination was to hop on the Twitter thread and was like, oh, well, how come you guys aren't reporting about his allegations with the sexual assault against that 19-year-old? Like, why aren't you guys talking? I'm like, this, like, I understand your narrative. I understand. But that was not the time to do it. That was not the time. And that's what people don't understand, that there is a time and a place for everything. You can fight your battle at any time, but somebody just lost their life. Just be patient, like a week. Give it 2 days. Give it like 30 seconds. Like, it was ridiculous. Yeah, and then I think that people have to realize too, he is going through a breakup, so anything's gonna set him off, and he doesn't have his partner there to be like, oh, hey, you should wait to say something. I think that people are not thinking that fully through. I don't know Robin Williams, and I just cried and I heard he died. Oh yeah, see? I think it's a little weird that publicly mourn, but that's just me. Yeah, I personally am not, I don't feel inclined to publicly mourn, but I understand why people do it, because they might not have somebody to share their grief with. Some people, like, I don't think that people should judge somebody on how that they're able to cope with something bad that's happening. If speaking to masses helps you, then so be it. If seeking comfort from masses brings you peace, so be it. If you sticking by yourself is what's helpful to you, then go ahead and take your time by yourself. But I don't think that people should be like bashing or saying he's like a disgusting human being for like, oh my God, I don't think that's necessary. Just leave him. It was like, yo, this is all, like, literally people could have just said this isn't appropriate and then it would have been fine. But no, people were out here calling him disgusting, calling him selfish. I'm like, is it necessary? Like, did he bother you that much? Did he not pay for you? Like, I don't understand. Okay. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I didn't even hear them. I thought I turned it off. I'm so sorry if that was bothering you guys. Could also that he sympathized with the situation. He saw himself crashing his okay. Yeah, that's true. I don't know why I laughed at that, but I just was like, that hit my soul. That's why I laughed. Boo, I got the drawing and the thing I didn't get when I cried with Chester from Lincoln Park. Yeah, see, people mourn different ways, but like Fringy had reiterated here, it's the time and the place. There is a time and a place for all sorts of emotions. So if you wanted, like, I think people still probably wouldn't be receptive of anything that he's saying because it's Jeffree Star, but I think even if he waited a little bit, like once they announced all of the people and just he was like, guys, I feel so traumatized. Like I saw the helicopter, instead of showing the helicopters, you have to show it. And I'm like, I live in the hills or whatever. I think people just thought he was flaunting his wealth. And that wasn't it. I think people are just so embittered that he is who he is. And then in line with him publicly mourning, that's where the problems like started. I think if he was in his house, people probably would have complained less. Or if he didn't mention where he lived, people would have complained less. But then again, his name garners complaints. So that's going to happen regardless. Courtney's cluttered like my head said. Jeffree brought this onto himself. People are fed up with his lack of sincerity. I can totally understand that. And I respect that too. It's just the same way people are telling him like, yo, this is inappropriate, them bashing him like that, that's not appropriate either. I just want people to hold themselves accountable to the level in which they're trying to hold somebody else accountable. Like, don't forget your morale for the sake of bashing somebody else. And that's what I see. Like, people are being like, real, like, when do we have to say such ugly words to get a point across? Melanie says, totally agree. If you're not going to already talk about those allegations, now is not the time. Exactly. Like, why do people have to talk about him and the thing? And then if they looked in the court case, like now people were saying, oh well, he paid the person off, but like we don't know the full details, we don't know the scope. Unfortunately, the only people that really know the truth is the victim himself and the prosecutors who were taking care of the situation. Everything else is allegations made by somebody, a third party outside of the situation, and we don't know, we don't have all of the details. I think the thing he said about his aunt was bad though. Oh, what thing? Wait, tell me what the thing was. I'm lost. Joelle is here. Let's clap for Joelle. TMZ reporting his death before his family knowing is trash. Exactly. If people want to rave or like thrash somebody, they should be thrashing TMZ, because TMZ didn't have the class to be able to wait until all the family members were informed. On top of that, I saw a ridiculous amount of news outlets like claiming that other people face their demise in that situation, and I thought that was ridiculous, because now you're giving people more things to mourn about. They don't even know who the people passed away, and then you take away from the people who actually like they haven't been able to classify who they were. So I saw that it was a baseball coach, I believe it was, and his kids, his family, who was also on that helicopter ride. So it was a bunch of children and their parents and the pilot who lost their lives, unfortunately. And it's tragic. It's extremely tragic, but it only took a day for them to be able to get that information out to the public. So I don't think TMZ like this, but they have that trashy mentality, unfortunately. That's what they make their bread and butter on. Yeah, 9 people. TMZ doesn't have, they don't have a line. They just do what they want. Oh, thank you, Jen. Yes, guys, if you guys are watching and you appreciate our conversation, go ahead and give this a thumbs up. Help your girl out, because the trolls are going to come, especially that person who was here before saying the devil thing that kind of was weird. So we scared them away by saying Bible. So you see, the Bible works, guys. Raw Mel's, even J Star put something on Twitter. Yeah. And then like people are freaking, like now he puts the heart emoji, okay? You put the heart emoji, and then people are like, that's not appropriate. I'm like, this man can't. I don't know. Sometimes the way a person passes can trigger in itself. You don't know. Someone adult to mourn. I'm incredibly sensitive to celebrity suicide. Oh, Joel's funny. You guys missed the troll. Jan was quick with it. She removed them. You've made it once you have trolls. I think they were just clicking on random lives. I don't even think I'm that popular. I think they just were seeing that we were having a grand old time, and they saw this horrified face behind me, and then they had something to say. Ninja Jam. Okay, guys. So we briefly touched on Jeffree Star. If you guys had anything more to add to that, let me know. But otherwise, we are going to be moving on to our micro influencers and how we handle issues going forward. Now, I want this to be an open conversation because I don't want anybody coming for my neck saying that I'm just trying to motivate the people who support me, my friends here, and taking the anger to other chats. So let's just have an open dialogue. What have you, I'm not even going to tell you what I'm talking about. I'm going to see what have you seen on social media that has made you raise an eyebrow. Please just let me know. We have DC Media Girl. Monica, you didn't notice my rabbit? He's always here. Thank you, Joelle. Thank you. And I'm going to support you too when you're ready to make that first video so I could just, tell people about you because nobody's going to go follow an empty account, okay? Dang says too much. We got looking eyes. Jan seems to have an idea, but I'm leaving the conversation open. Girl, I'm not even at 1K and I have a troll made fun of my makeup in every video. She stopped after she realized I wasn't going to respond. That's what happens. This is what Thank you. Courtney, you are living testimony to my way of life. If you just ignore them, eventually they'll just go away. Just like all your problems. Just kidding. But that person went away. Tracy Wong says, I finally have my earbuds with me at work. Yeah, we're celebrating. Put a blue heart in for Tracy for bringing headphones to work. Yes, we stand somebody who is able to rock with our family here. People talking about numbers and subs. Fringy seems to also have an idea what's on my mind. All I keep finding is news on very demented people, and I don't have to look for them, which I agree. You were talking about something else, which I know about. Melanie says, you have a channel, Courtney, cool, I'll sleep. Yes, Courtney's channel is so cute. She's very open with her life goals and health and stuff like that. I don't want to go into too much depth because I don't know if you want me to talk about that on here, but go ahead and support Courtney here. Courtney. They get bored. You have fun unless you get upset and fight with them. White Cheddar Park Card has entered. Darnell is my buddy. Oh, Custard says hello. I binge Cheer on Netflix, so it's good. Blue Heart. Jen is also on that Chelsea wave. Can't find the little emoji thing. Spluttered like my head says fake I love yous for shout outs. That's another thing. And then Jan the Jan sends the yellow hearts for Custard. On that, I'm finally at my last part of commission before I start my channel. Oh, that's good. That's good. So you'll be able to start soon. Luyella, am I saying your name right? I saw someone being rude to you in someone else's comment section. Oh, what did they say? They probably don't like me. I don't know why. I don't know what did I do. I still want the blue one. Well, I'm going to do the giveaway for that one soon. We'll give Bruce away, eventually Bruce Wabafet. But we're gonna wait. Art, I'll sub. So much drama, like as much as the bigger channels. Okay, so no one's calling out names, so we'll just start with Onion Boy. We see all the court case information. I told you guys, I believe on, when did I do my live? Saturday. I told you guys on Saturday that I did not appreciate DC Media Girl's video revolving around Chris Hansen because I felt like it was detrimental in how she decided to have that conversation. On top of that, a lot of the supporting details that she added into her dialogue were not supported by the factual court case information that Chris Hansen had provided. But I will say somebody in the comments had given me another perspective. I ended up pinning their comment to the top because I felt like they informed me about something that I was not aware of. And the reason being is part of what Chris Hansen is doing could possibly be very detrimental in a court setting because there is information that they are unable to use in a court proceeding because of the means in which he's collected that information. On top of that, they also indicated as per his legacy, as it were, he has capitalized on the lives of abuse victims to make a living. And to that, I can definitely understand where the anger is coming from. Let me just read what you guys said. Oh yeah, Jessica Yaniv, I can't. Joelle's calling out names. No, do not call her out of her name. We're going to be nice. We're not calling people out of their name. No negativity, guys. We keep it clean here. What y'all do in your private time ain't got nothing to do with me, but we keeping it nice here. Because I don't want nobody to come, Miracle doesn't talk to her subscribers and tells us to say nice thing. And no, I said it several times. So don't make me pop you in the head with the Bible, okay? That's a dang mess. Throw the whole family away. Darnell says, I think as far as DC lady, she was out of pocket coming for Zaidi's neck for no reason. And she was doing is driving around telling people that she doesn't like their content. Darnell, I respect that. And that is also part of, I'm not changing my narrative. I just said, I'm trying to just articulate that I have more information. But I will say that she linked a video, I think it was today. She linked a video today, and I didn't like how that person also presented their information. However, I will say that there were some key points that I did not think about with my limited view of perception. So I will say I recommend that person's video. And then I'm just saying that because when you look at it from the viewpoint of a victim, I can definitely understand why this means in which of sharing this information would be highly detrimental to any case. That being said, I don't think we have to cuss people out and call them stupid every single time that somebody doesn't agree with you. And that's why that's the key reason why I did not like DC Media Girl's video specifically was because she muted the comments. But I heard that she was receiving a lot of very negative commentary on top of that. But I don't know. I don't like when people just shut down other people's opinions and then call them stupid for disagreeing, because I'm just like, you're not stupid because you don't agree. Their scope of information might be there, but it's not. And that's the thing. It's not necessarily what people say. It's how they say it. Because you could tell somebody until they're blue in the face any sort of information, but if you say it coming from like a nasty, derogatory, very hateful, vindictive, haughty sort of positioning, nobody's going to receive that information well, because then it makes you appear as if you believe that you are greater than. On top of that, I don't appreciate how she's always talking about people are being ageist against her, but then she's like the first person to bring out how, well, you know, Chris Hansen and we are of the same age group, so you shouldn't be acting out like this. I'm like, you can't bash something and then bring it into your argument later, because that I don't know, that just shows an imbalance. Onion has been predatory for 10 plus years. I don't think she was calling that because of Crybaby. Yeah, I didn't like that either. I don't like when creators call out others because they don't like their content. Yeah, I think we can, I'm going to say that's true, because that's not my cup of tea. I like when people hold accountability, but I don't like when people bash. And when you're not offering constructive criticism, I don't understand what's the point of sharing your opinion about something if you don't supply some sort of solution. So I'm just like, why? Like, okay, you don't like it, and what are you gonna do? Like, how are you going to try to improve it? And I guess that's just my personality. I want to be able to support somebody, so I'm just like, maybe if you change this, or I don't know. But like for people that I personally don't vibe with, I just don't watch them. I don't even say anything. I don't watch them. I don't talk about them. I don't bring awareness to them because I don't watch them. Okay. It's a tricky situation as Chris' involvement has accelerated the court case level, but there's been problems in the proceedings. Yeah, and that is the truth, Fringy. There are pros and cons, and we will be able to see whether or not this was the proper way to handle this, depending on how the court decides to charge him. Unfortunately, if he was trying to awaken his whole career on YouTube, this is essentially what could make or break him, because if Onion Boy doesn't get charged, then people are really going to show some hatred towards him. So I hope he's ready for that as a possibility. It's clear. Joelle, we are being nice. Thank you. Let's see. Can't call people out, can't be mean, can't be negative. Amanda, no, you can call people out. That's fine. You can say your opinion. Look, okay, you know what? Just forget everything I said. I'm just saying what's works for me, okay? Because you know what? These opinions are in the eye of the beholder. So what you think is mean, I'm probably like Fringy all the time's always saying that she has to be careful of her words. And I'm like, no, Fringy, you're fine. Like, because I understand that. Like, people think, well, in line with what's happening with Jan right now, I think she's hilarious. But some people were like, oh, she's mean-spirited. People might think DC Media Girl is the nicest person in the world. I only see what I see on social media, and I just don't like how she articulates herself. But you know what? What I think is mean might not be what you think is mean. So just ignore everything I just said. Everything I said is wrong. Is wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Let's see. I feel like the attention should be ensuring that Onion and Kai serve their time for the wrongdoings. Yes, that's what the attention should be about, not about he said, she said, or who's doing wrong, who's doing right. Let's just keep watch and see what's actually happening as far as the victims being able to receive their justice. I like seeing different prog. That's the part of my channel in case because I'm an empath and I see everybody's perspective. Courtney, that's definitely something I do see that you do in your content. Kendra says, is that a rabid plushie? Yes, it is. I won it at a fair. Darnell says, shout out to the rabbit. While I didn't personally like the cartoon, it's weird feeling. It is cute. I didn't even watch it. Aren't I fake? But I'm like, I have an obsession with stuffed animals. Are you sure you're not my long lost twin? I constantly say this and constantly. Listen, so Happy Bunny, I'm gonna hit you in the forehead with a Bible. Make that a t-shirt. That's the thing. Raymond Rabbids is the funniest game back then. True. Missouri. Jan's reviews, I personally like DC, but I don't like how much about people she talks about. Yeah. Hi, Kim. How are you? Thank you for joining our family. Courtney says, call people out, but not necessary to cuss a name call. Yes, that's the point, Courtney. If you can't say your point without being nasty, at least in the beginning, like I can understand if somebody is being like a big toe, a nasty, rotting big toe, like I can understand you cussing them out after that, but at least in the beginning, don't be like, and your forehead's big, and your hairline is pushed back, and you got 2 left nipples. I don't understand how that's a thing, but you got 2 left nipples, and your right one don't have a nipple. Like, why do you have to be so nasty? Like, just be nice. I think the point about the laptop court testimony, it came to expecting it to work like the network show. I filter out the items I don't agree with. Yeah, filter it out. Just learn to filter, people. Yes. Why am I always finding your lives and walking in the cold? Tea to spill. First of all, I don't understand why you out in Manhattan every 2 seconds. You need to just sit in the house. It's too cold to be outside. Like, listen, anything that you have to do is not that important. Just sit in the house. No, I don't have to. Oh, wait, no, you're just repeating it. Huh. Miracle passing out ammo, lol. I don't know. What? I agree, resulting in insults just proves a point. An argument automatically makes you lose the argument. Who wants to sit there and listen to you insult them? Exactly, because you're not trying to get a point across. If you are trying to better a person, I don't see the need in insulting them right from the beginning of your narrative, because you are not doing anything conductive. It's not conducive to what your argument is, so just leave it out. But then I can understand when they continue to act a hot blazing mess, then you tell them about the no having self with no eyebrows, okay? No, don't worry about it, Felicia. I can understand. I don't understand. I thought I usually take that off. I don't, let me see if I can take it off now. Usually, that's why I usually try to take that feature out. It's kind of annoying. I sure as hell feel the moment you get louder and insulting is when you, when I leave and it shows that you're trying to force me to, view your viewpoint. And that's, I'm like, you're not trying to have a discussion at that point. When you get to that level, you're just trying to argue. Like, and I'm not about to argue with nobody. Give this stream a like. Oh, thank you, Courtney. Yes, Kendra, people do need to walk away instead of looking for the negative. Just leave it alone. Like, if you try to correct somebody's behavior and they don't get it, don't try to force it by themselves, because, I don't know, like, corporal punishment in that sense, like, doesn't always work for some people. I think that sometimes when you leave that person to their own devices and then you ostracize them, that's when it clicks to them like, oh, maybe I should fix this. Maybe I shouldn't do this no more. Yes, send love to Tea to Spill. Send some love to Fringy. Send some love to Jan, to Courtney, all of our fellow content creators. Quinby, I saw that you followed me on like Twitter. Hello and good morning. I don't remember if I followed you back, but I probably will. AR Stringer. Wait, who ain't got no eyebrows? It's a general statement. I know I don't have eyebrows. That's why I drew them in today. Check my other videos. You'll see that there is no hair there, virtually no hair. Send me warmth. Yes. See the spell. You sending me the the super chat the other day, like, allowed me to make a complete fool of myself with working the stance, so it kind of worked, kind of. Kendra says, I mostly say that because the BS that happened last night. Oh, so are we getting into what happened last night? Are we getting into what happened last night? Who knows what happened last night? Drop a poop emoji if you know what happened last night, because that's how I feel about the whole thing. It was a nasty, nasty, fuming pile of dookie. That's really how I felt. We got a me from Fringy. Amy says, I know nothing. Girl, you about to find all the way out. Jen has the poopy emoji. Madeline says, no, I'm in the dark. Girl, you about to find out too. Be prepared. Rarmel's got the poop. Connie got the poop. We got the tea coming from AR Stringer. It's got poopy tea. It stink. Okay. Quinn B says, I'm so confused about what happened last night. You about to find out too. Was it 2 hours long? You know what it is then. Drop that poop emoji. What happened? Oh, we got the eggplant. Tina Spill, you were there. You know what happened. Goodbye. All the way goodbye. Don't play with me. Bobby's Roll got the poop. Dang, you know. So you gonna drop the poop because you were active in our chat. Poop landed in few lives. Poop, poop, poop. All I want to just see is poop. Everybody's about to find out. Happy Bunny says, I'm so far in the closet, I'm coming out as bisexual again. Goodbye. Darylyn says, yes, let's talk about last night. Yes. Melanie says, the poop. Little Shuddy said, dang, I didn't watch. Well, don't worry, I'm going to tell you. Technicolor Stardust, what happened, girl? I'm about to tell you. Dang says it was after 3 a.m. Dang played games with me. Yes, it was. Oh, wait. You said after 3 a.m.? It was before 3 a.m. for me. So I don't know. Wait, you have to inform me what happened. I am confusion. Where are you from, dang? Because that confused me. Isabella said, oh, that poop. Oh, it might have been after 3 a.m. for the person involved, one of them. Supportive of everyone. I love you all. Tina Spill, you are being politically correct. You are sunshine in an embodiment of what sunshine is. I appreciate you for being so cute, but you know exactly what we're talking about. Oh my god, I can't keep up with this part of the DC and Trailer Park YouTube. Oh my god. I hope you're talking about the same poop. We gonna find out because everything is stinky these days. Bobby is crying. Not in the middle, just a viewer. Y'all beef, I'm observant. Honey, Teamsville, you lucky you just a cute personality, because I just pluck you right in your forehead, just right here, just because you play games with me. Jen, when do you sleep? Jen does not sleep. She lives off of the fumes of our positivity. Okay, in the UK, it was after 3 a.m. Yes, then dang, yes, that's what it was. The lives made my breakfast interesting. Fringy, I hope you didn't get indigestion. Joelle, you can drop some poop. You saw it. You were in the chat too. What are you talking about? Y'all just acting out. I don't like to be in drama. It hurts my little gay heart. I like drama with problematic large YouTubers with years of BS. Listen here. You acknowledging that something happened is not you adding to the narrative. Right here. Just right here. Talk about how the plot was lost and then went off the rails. Yeah. I like Jen's videos are hilarious. Okay, so since Quimby drew attention to it, we are going to talk about it right now. My hands are shaking from the tea feed monster in the back porch since before I collapse. Now I'm gonna just drag this out all day. That's the daily rich lugs. Tina Spill, stop playing games. Just like several plucks to your forehead. Did I miss you guys saying what happened? No, Darnell, you didn't miss nothing because I'm drawing this out as long as possible. Okay, so first we're going to chat about Jan's video. Okay, so our lovely Jan, we're talking about this again. Can you believe it? I'm just gonna go a brief overview for everybody who does not know what's going on right now. Jen made a lovely video about all of the smaller micro influencers. In the process, in the beginning portion of that video, she had like a several minute long dissertation about how she feels about Shelby's content and how she believes that Shelby's content isn't it for her. In words by Jan, she was like, "Is this awake?" And then he tried to liven things up by saying, "Oh, let me get my wigs because that's his thing." And then in the process of him bringing up his thing, Jen was like, "No, don't do that. Nobody wants to see your wigs. Keep them away." And it became very, very messy thereafter. So instead of just leaving things alone, what ended up happening was people were leaving comments under Jan's video saying if they enjoyed her video or not, whatever the case may be. And then Shelby had decided to write LOLs underneath people's comments and stuff like that. And then Champagne Taste had also taken the time to be able to articulate her dislike of the video as well. And in so doing, a subscriber of Jan's ended up commenting underneath it, just saying like, I didn't appreciate XYZ, and in the process said something that was insensitive. And then to that, Champagne and the commenter got into it. And instead of it staying on the grounds of YouTube, this person's comment was screenshot and then brought over to lay Twitter, and then it just got even bigger. And then me and my own social justice warrior loving self decided not to sit my hot butt down. I decided to ask questions because I really wanted to know, and I asked our loving friend Shelby what's going on, and is like help me to understand what's happening. Then Shelby and I got into it. And then I had said to Shelby, I said, hun, just choose your battles wisely or something. Then he said, I don't need somebody telling me how to fight my battles. And then that's when I was like, honey, I am not your child. I am not your man. You're not about to talk to me that way. And then it kept going back and forth. And then Shelby was mature and reached out to me off of his Twitter thread. And instead of continuing the verbal conversation, I said, Shelby, here's my number. You can give me a call if you'd like. And we had our conversation, and then he and I came to an understanding of each other. So I was able to understand his viewpoints, and likewise, he was able to understand mine. And I had a clear understanding of what he was feeling inside, because he said that he was becoming a bit frustrated. Okay, so I thought everything was done. It wasn't done. So Jan made her live again yesterday. So, and I want to point out, Jan did not bring this up, okay? People were talking about it in her comments, because I watched her live 2 times this morning. 2 times I read the comments, okay? Because I wanted to come with receipts. People were asking her about it and talking about it first, and then that is when she brought it up again. So I don't want anybody to say that Jan is trying to capitalize off the situation. And then she just spoke on it. And Shelby had said during his live that he was present and that people were sharing clips of it in his I'm gonna read what you guys are saying, because I feel like I'm rude. Did I miss you, Sam? We got poop emojis, Jan's masterpiece. A fringy? Twitter is an octagon. Blimey, you know I'm gonna be nosy on Twitter after this. Girl. Oh, you won't see my comments because I deleted them. I thought it's because Shelby said that he deleted the thread, but I misunderstood. He said he deleted his comments off of Jan's video. So you're not going to see my responses. But if you join our line group chat, we got the screenshots of what I said in there, okay? Michael Loeb and Pinky Strikes Again. Flaw clout. What is going on? I can't read anything that you guys just said to each other. Can we just have Twitter banned for 48 hours? It always gets a hot blaze of mess in there. I don't think that would help. Twitter is just... Twitter legit seems like the elephant graveyard of social media, like where rational thought goes to die. It used to be the place where rational thought was the only place that lived. Like, that's the crazy part. I don't purposely talk about it, and I like... Yeah, that's what I said. Jen did not purposely talk about it. People started bringing it up in her live first. People were bringing it up, and then that's when she started talking about it. Jan did say in a live, y'all's exchange gave him... Yeah, sorry, I read that wrong. Melanie says, Shelby did say in a live that y'all's exchange gave him a different perspective. Yeah, he said that right before my live, too, and that I appreciated him telling people about our dialogue, because we did have a conversation. It was a good conversation, and I feel like he did give an accurate depiction of how our conversation went. I thought it was a very good conversation, and then I clarified to him that I like Shelby. I like him a lot. I don't like all of his content, but for the most part, I do enjoy what he has to offer. What I have been consistent on, though, that I do not like is his interaction or his engagement with the people in his chat. And he shared with me he gets frustrated, so I understand that frustration, but I'm going to remain consistent. I don't like when people are having these sort of verbal conversations with people, especially in this setting where I can't actually hear your voice, so I don't know the inflection of how you're writing this message, which is the whole reason why I gave him my number in the first place, because I'm like, I'm not doing this typing thing. I'm a person, if I like you, I'm going to talk to you over the phone. And if I want to hash beef out faster, I'm going to talk to you over the phone because I can't do this typing twiddly. You're thinking too much. You have too much to say. Then you're filtering yourself. No, I don't want to hear all that. I want to hear the raw essence of what you have to say. And that being said, I can hear the sincerity in your voice if you're actually having this conversation, because I don't understand why people have to act all big on the phone. Don't act big, because if you can't say it to my face and get popped in the forehead with this Bible, then you can't tell me nothing. Why I get all unhappy at that point? I'm silly. I'm not violent, guys. I hope you guys don't think I'm violent. I literally don't do anything. I literally walk away because I know I'm heavy-handed, so I just I forgot I had soup on the stove. Guys, we're going on a field trip and we're coming back upstairs. I literally forgot I had soup on the stove. We're going on a trip to my favorite rocket ship, going through the sky, little Einstein. You can see my fish oil pills. I can't take them no more because I think I'm allergic and it makes my heart palpitate. I don't think we're gonna burn the house down. It just got on the stove, so I think it should be fine. We're going on a trip to my favorite rocket ship, going through the sky, little Einstein. And we're actually doing Gossip Gourmet today because, as you can see, I am cooking. I just really forgot I had soup on the stove. I'm going on a trip to my favorite rocket ship, going through the sky. I don't even know if this is going to cook properly because I did not boil the beans the night before, but we're having soup because we love soup in our house, and it's a bean soup, and you can add a thing of any of your choosing, and I am going to be right back. Okay, did you miss me? Okay, so this is what we put in the soup. We got one cock soup. You usually put 2 inside the soup, but I don't want that flavor today, so we have a pumpkin flavor one. This needs to be in every West Indian household. If you are in the UK, they should have this too, so don't feel like you can't make this soup, okay? So you pre-season the water. What do I do in here? You're supposed to boil, for these beans specifically, you're supposed to soak them overnight, but I didn't do that. So it's going to take a long time for this to cook. But basically you put water in the pot with the cold raw meat, and you have to clean the meats first, and you put onions in here, and you season up your pot. You put your pimentos in here because pimentos add the flavor. And then after you boil it down and the flavors start to get together, you put at least 2 of these. And then you come taste the pot when it's closer to finishing, and you put the next one in there if it's not done. And you leave this to cook all day, basically. If you cook this, if you boil the beans the night before, well, these beans specifically, it would have only taken like 2 hours to cook this. But because I'm negligent, I didn't do that, and I chose the wrong beans because this is not the bean I wanted to make today. So I'm gonna add some more water into this in the kettle. Actually, I'll be right back. I hope you guys are having a good time seeing my ceiling. We have our kettle. Okay, so I'm gonna go back upstairs after this kettle is done so I can see what you guys are saying, because I think this is fine and it's not gonna dry out and then make my house burn down. I'll be back. I'm gonna get water while I'm down here. So you guys converse with yourselves. I am sorry for leaving you. You guys are so cute. Okay, we're going back upstairs. Okay, we're going back upstairs. Oh, while we're down here, I might as well get you guys' opinion. So we got these two little sconce thingies on the walls now, but like my aunt and I have decided we don't like them there. So what should we put there instead? That's just the question of today. Oh, my foot. Oh, my foot. Okay. Now that I'm halfway out of breath, now that we are halfway out of breath, you can see my crutches. Let's see what you guys have been saying. Yes, Fringy is talking about the chat, live stream. Beginning of the live stream, he spoke about my mental health. Yeah. I'm halfway out of breath. Thank you, Jan. I've gained 10 pounds because of the holiday traveling for work. I look like a strapped Virginia ham when wearing a tight shirt now. Carly, no, we're keeping positive language. Thank you guys for complimenting my home. Oh, thank you, Tanja. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the video about Morocco. I love that country. I love the people. Definitely want to go back one day. Studio? No, it's not even like that. We actually, my little cousin had her party last year. If you guys like watch the Morocco video, you'll see my little sister cousin that comes in there, which is Tanya. Thank you for telling me. Are you from Sweden? Are you Swedish? Do you, because I know the J's are pronounced like Y. Yeah, I was telling you, my little cousin had the party, and then we had it from that, and then I just kind of like abducted it. It's mine now. Hi, Tracy, how are you? I've been to Trinidad and Tobago. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Canada. I've been to Morocco, Germany, France, Switzerland, but I don't really count that because it wasn't that long, and I don't count Spain either because it wasn't that long. Like, if I can't spend like a solid day in the country, I don't count it. And I've been to Sweden. And I think I told that story. I had my online best friend of like 10 years or something. I met her on the internet and something like that, and then we just clicked like that. She's been my best friend ever since, like my older sister, and I stayed at her house for about 2 weeks, and she didn't abduct me because here I am back in the US. Do you know if an item needs ironing, you can't be bothered, stick it in the dryer with an ice cube? I did not know that. You are learning me today. I know, another trick is I'll take like a cold wash rag, like the micro, what is it? The microfiber one. And when it's wet, and then put it in the dryer with it. That helps too. Come visit Amsterdam next time. I will have to, Tanya. I will have to. I will do everyone's laundry, just come and wash my dishes. Hi, Brandy. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining our family. Thank you. That makes me, I'm like really happy when you guys feel comfortable, you know, having our conversation. Okay, so as I was explaining with the Jan Shelby situation, so after that, Shelby ended up coming on his live, and then he started talking about Jan, and I did take cliff notes. I don't have access to them right now, unfortunately, because I'm using my phone. But basically, in that whole dissertation, what I gathered was, well, he called Jen crazy. He later clarified that he was not calling her crazy for the sake of like mental illness. He just called her crazy because apparently to Shelby, he has become the new Peter Mon in Jan's life. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep my opinions at the end. I'm just gonna tell you what happened. Okay, he states to people his views on how he thinks that he said that he checked Jan's social blade, and that she has 600 and something videos with 1,600 subs, and she's been like that for a long time, and he's been on YouTube since November, and he's at nearly 2,000 subscribers, and he's gaining subscribers every day. And then for all the people who are accusing him of taking the time to ask people for money, he says that if you watch his last 7 or so videos, you will see that he has not asked anyone for money except for one person, and that was because they were raising money for somebody else. He said that in his live with Champagne Taste. And after that happens, he also decided to assert the information that it's his channel, so if he wants to ask people for money, he's gonna do whatever the heck he wants to do, because that's his business and that is his channel, and that is for him and his subscribers to talk about. And then the comments kind of got pretty yucky, and he told Jan that she is not welcome, how he's going to block her. Then he starts talking about her wigs, and he's like, she doesn't have the reach to talk about my wigs when she wears her wigs, how she wears her wigs out in real life, and his are just for fun. And then he keeps talking about her appearances. Then he says that her videos are boring. And then when people were trying to call him out, his stands were like, oh, well, no, did you see her video? It was very tasteless. But then alternatively, okay, I'm just gonna read what you guys said, because Amanda says, didn't just talk about her, literally wouldn't stop talking about her, even when he said, I'm done with this. Yeah, I saw that too, Amanda. Eric asked T to spill what's your business advice on YouTube. Reese's is here. Hi, Reese's. Madeline has the straight face. Happy Bunny Art says, when you cause drama, you're gonna get views. Yeah. Fringy said she had to click off. I don't remember what part. Which part did you say you had to click off on? Tita Spill says, I'm going to keep this private because my face is all over it. I'll share it towards the end of the summer when I feel comfortable associating my face in the commentary channel. I don't want my views to change on here because of my face being public. But you're perfect as you are. Okay. Roman says, well, Risa says that was too much. In short, it was a mess. May I... Oh, God, wait. Oh, I moved too fast. May I speak on this, please? Yes, Tita Spills, please speak your mind. It says, I honestly believe both parties were mid-understanding each other and are offended by each other's comments, and I love them so much, so it hurts me to see this between two people I adore. And you are a sweetheart for that. You are a sweetheart for that. Jamie says, hey, everyone, by the way, love you, Jen. Oh, that's cute. Mermel says, yes, at Annie, they are pretty affordable. Are we still talking about dishes? I'm confused. Clothes? I'm confused. I clicked off on the part where he said he was comparing numbers. You live and learn. Oh, you're at work. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Tia Spill, I agree with that too. Also very well put. Okay, so Tita, we found somebody who was nicer than me on the interwebs, and that is Tita Spill. So, Jen says, honestly though, if Jen hadn't made a video in the first place, he wouldn't have had an issue with her. Why make a video about someone you think is boring? So, Jen, I respect that. I think when Tita Spill, yes you are. Live and learn. Well, next time we're gonna have another one. I do them twice a week, so hopefully one of them will work out. I'll be the first to say Shelby is rough around the edges, but constantly criticizing him is getting old. People can't. So you can't make a video on someone. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading the comment because I need to get my point out. So, I'm starting this off with saying that I like Shelby. I like Jen. I like them both a lot, just for being who they are, okay? That being said, both of these parties are drama channels. They are commentary channels. Their whole statement and vibe is to be on social media to share their opinions on things. Whether or not you vibe with their opinion, that's okay. But alternatively, if they cannot speak on the micro influencers who are in their close circle and keeping them accountable while we're at the smaller level, why is it okay for them to speak on the bigger influencers who are acting a hot blazing mess too? So if the numbers don't matter, keeping somebody accountable should be done irregardless of what their following is. That being said, this is my personal opinion, and I shared this directly with Shelby, and he understood what I was saying. I had articulated to him that I thought that Jan's video was done in jest. I thought she was joking. I thought she was being lighthearted. And even though I can understand from him being in his perspective, it was quite jarring to see the least, especially when he has, and I have seen this, so I'm going to stand with Shelby and say that I have seen this done. Anytime that Jen is present and he acknowledges her, he says, hey, everybody, go ahead and follow Jen. I like her, or something like that, all right? He says that, and I will give that to him. However, once she decided to say something about his channel, I don't understand how you can so quickly turn on somebody who you claimed that you liked. Because I'm saying from where I stand, when I had that minor beef with Shelby, I did not suddenly say I don't like him as a person. I didn't like what he was saying, and I told him that I liked him as a person, regardless of the fact if I didn't like what he was telling me. So, oh, Chelsea's here. Hello, my beloved yellow heart. You're so annoying. I love you so much. Custard is saying hi to you, Chelsea. Jen, from what I could see in Jen's video, she was just talking about the engagement. So when in her jest or something, I've seen Jen make comments about this later on, and she explained her actions. She was saying to Shelby, the way that he engages with his followers, she doesn't appreciate how he decides to engage with them, with him just staring at the camera or something like that. Um, his engagement level to her is not appealing. Additionally, she had also shared with him that she does not appreciate him asking his followers so often for monetary related things. And Shelby was correct in saying that it's his channel, he can do what he wants to. But me having that personal conversation with Shelby directly, I shared with him, and he even briefly touched on this on his live, that I was explaining to him how from his subscribers' perception, from what I have been seeing people saying, is that people don't feel as if he values them as individuals, and more so feels as they feel as if he values what they could give him. So I just told him to be mindful of that, to make sure that he is consistent with making sure that the people that he's interacting with know that, you know, they are appreciated. So I think those were the things that Jan was trying to say, but also understand that everybody has a different means in having conversation with everyone. So I think that Jan's way of delivering this message, again, we're bringing it back to, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And for me, because it's not about me, I thought it was done in a joking manner, to which Jan also had later on said that I was just joking. But then on top, but she was being truthful in the fact that she does not appreciate his content. So she said it lightheartedly, but being somebody on the receiving end, especially when you are being nice to somebody, quote unquote, it could be jarring. But for him to go ahead and then talk about calling her crazy, saying that she's obsessed with him, and then also jumping on the ball and talking about her physical appearance, because she never said, and I don't, now correct me if I'm wrong, because Jen, you are here. This something that stuck out to me that was quite jarring, and I did see the aftermath. So Jen, you know I love you, but I did see you laugh at this gentleman's thing where it was like a pig in a pink wig. I thought that was out of line, so I will. Oh my God, Tomoko Lovely! I saw your icon pop up, and I just got so happy. um, yeah. Hold on. If people watch my other videos, they see how my videos are. I have no hate. I wasn't making him. Yes, being respectful. Everyone should be able to have an opinion. I agree. I just see the lines being crossed on multiple channels. Yeah. Oh, I lost what everybody was saying. I said to you, Chelsea. Well, Jen, you say that he's never been nice to you, so you are on the receiving end of that, so I have to be able to respect that. I'm just saying, from when I have seen Shelby bring you up previously to this situation, if you did pop in, he was just like, oh, everybody support, you know, Jen or something. I think Shelby may be feeling sensitive after T Trigger's video, which wasn't the right time for him. Connie, you be knowing. Connie is the voice of reason. Yes, Miss Tomoko Kondo is here. Yes, Tomoko Lovely is here. Off topic, but I love what you've done with your hair. Oh, honey, it's a wig. Thank you. Thank you. I'll put a little headband on because you can see the tracks if I move it. I ain't faking the funk. I'm bald right now. His followers were legit fanning those flames too, the same one that Tea Times Live were coming at Jen. Marniqua. Hi, how are you, honey? Marniqua is here. I did laugh at the pic, but he now has lied and said I called him a pig in the wig. And I didn't see or hear you say that comment. That wasn't your comment. So I didn't like how he kept saying that was yours. And then what bothered me too is that he kept saying that people were coming from other lives and saying these things. And he confirmed in his video, so it is etched in this media world, that he had articulated that he did not see this for himself. So that's what also bothered me, because he kept asking for receipts in reference to Nikki, saying that he does not befriend um, Shelby, because people say that all the time, right? But then in reference to Jen, he doesn't hold that same sort of energy asking for receipts, because he did say that he did not see it. So that would imply that receipts were not provided to be able to spread that narrative. And this is why I got the problems. I told you, if I really appreciate somebody, I'm gonna hold the people that I care about. If I stop talking about it, that means I don't care anymore. Dang says drama community really needed a mediator. Thank you, Dang. Well, thank you, Courtney. Yes, guys, if you do like this, but thank you, Tomoko. T-Trigger has been a little reacher, T-Trigger has been reaching lately. I've been seeing some questionable stuff. I don't know where T-Trigger has been. I miss him and the missus, so I hope everything is well with them. How did the focus shift from calling out bigger to creators to smaller channels fighting? Come on, guys. Kristen, I think it comes with the territory. I think it's because so many people as a mass don't want to be associated with the bigger channels. And then this is the first time the bigger channels had somebody to actually call them out on their stuff, because they were the little channels before. And the bigger channels have been interacting with the smaller channels. So now all the smaller channels have to look at each other and we're like, oh no. And then if you decide to befriend somebody, like say, because I face a lot of heat directly because I actively tell everybody how much I appreciate Nick Snyder. I like Nick Snyder or whatever, to the point where people think I have a crush on him, which is not true. I have a whole man, a whole fiance. Like, I don't know. Okay. And that being said, like, I never talked about my my sexual thing, but my sexual preferences, but I identify as heterosexual, cisgendered female, okay? That, and on top of that, I am a demisexual / sapiosexual. So first, for me to even be even remotely attracted to anybody, I have to think that you're extremely intelligent. If you're not, we can't have a conversation. You just literally look like nothing to me. On top of that, I have to have an emotional connection after I think you're intelligent. So there's multiple different layers, and then a lot of people don't understand how I view people. Like, I don't view people as being attractive as the masses do, so to speak. So like, if I say that person's attractive, I'm not looking at them with a sexualized lens. I'm literally looking at somebody like a piece of artwork. Like, you are aesthetically pleasing to look at, but I'm not gonna go jump in the sack with you after. Like, that's never been my vibe, and I'm a one man show sort of thing. So Jordan is the only one I look at, and when I'm with somebody, I only look at that person, the only person that exists to me. So I am not looking at Nick Snyder in that way. I just like him as a person. Would I mind being his friend? Sure, if he wants to be my friend. Am I gonna talk about him when he's screwing up? Yes, I will, because that's what I do with my friends. I tell them about themselves. That's what I do. Consistency. Like, I'm not gonna be fake in the funk in reference to them doing wrong, especially in light with how these like situations are going online. But yeah, that's it. That was the long drawn out answer to say that this is why there's probably this discrepancy or this lack of balance between the smaller drama channels with each other, because of the fact that they are trying to disassociate themselves from the larger channels, because the larger channels have developed a clique in of themselves, and because of that, collectively, people will think that the smaller channels should collectively be one group. But if you are a smaller channel and you like Nick Snyder, well, then that means you can't like Here for the Tea. But then you have an enigma like me, so to speak, and I like everybody. I don't have nothing against Here for the Tea. I don't know her, but I don't like everything that she does, but alternatively, I don't like everything that Nick does. But that's just who I am. I don't have a personal, like, I can't just look at hearsay and then form an opinion on somebody. It's never been my thing. Like, oh, I don't like that they did that, but I'm not gonna cast them out and hate them because of because I haven't built that relationship with them. I'm kind of, unfortunately, sometimes I'm that type of person who has to get burned with fire to know that it's hot. Like, that's the best way I can explain it. Thank you, Tracy, for complimenting my wig. I'm gonna skip down, so don't think I hate you if I don't see your comment. I hate how people tend to assume that women and men can't be friends without someone assuming that one of them has a crush on each other. Monica, say it again. Thank you. Bless your heart. Because of that. Listen here. It's tough to find someone who's both attractive enough and intelligent enough. That's why I got married late. Amy, I got blessed, so to speak. I got blessed. And your lovely Miracle has only been in 2 formal relationships, so I got really lucky. I've been really blessed, so that's a plus. Because your girl ain't out here in these streets, and even if you are out here in these streets, you do you, boo. Because I ain't the one to judge you. It's just not for me. He's not my type, but I feel you. Kristen, exactly. It doesn't, like, you know. Nick's recent IG posted thirsty. That's because Nick got his OnlyFans. He got to promote what he got. And Joel says he could be thirsty all I want. I'll look. Goodbye. Have a nice day. I'm skipping down. So Quinby says, this is well said. I think myself as seeing you Shelby Jan Tea Time as a group, but then you are all your own individual channels. And I appreciate you for saying that, because it's totally okay that you had that viewpoint. These false allegiances have been going on forever. These false allegations. I can't read. I hope everyone can get well with their own lane now that they're apologizing to each other. Hopefully that'll stay the same, because Isabella, these people have like short-winded, half-effort sorts of apology. Tomoka says, I can't stand Nick these days, but of course I'm going to check his IG. I'm nosy. LOL. 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 I'm actually laughing out loud. Tracy says, you're such a voice of reason. Thank you for, thank you. It's also confusing to me. Oh, I'm so happy I can clarify. My best friend is a man and he's my husband. He can be good friends too. It's possible. Exactly. It is possible. I'm barely on IG. Today is an exception for me. I have some free time. All the meetings are early morning. You came to look at that booty though. I love this topic and I really have to leave this time. Love you. Oh, love you too. Love you too. I don't intentionally cross people. If they get offended on my parodies, that's their issue. So, I see what you're saying, Jen, and I have to respect that because that's your narrative. But I'm making the assumption with you because I know, so correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I have seen from Jen is if it is a valid point in her opinion, she will correct it. And then if not, then she's still gonna feel how she feels. But if I'm wrong in that interpretation, let me know. Because I can't see that faring too well. The assumption is ridiculous. Nick looks good in that juncture. Joelle, behave yourself. My emoji for Nick. Oh, we got our peaches. Have you seen his power? Goodbye. Y'all are being nasty. Y'all are making me uncomfortable. My fingernails are starting to itch. Like, in my head, Nick Snyder is my older brother. Like, you're making me itch. Stop it. Stop it right now. My fingernails are really itching. Like, I feel like I looked at... I'm really itchy. Stop. His power driver. Joelle, behave yourself. Oh, okay. So that being said, yeah, that was the only thing that I didn't appreciate about Shelby's live, especially in reference to him having a conversation about Jan's mental health. That was completely unnecessary, especially when he later on brings up the fact that mental health and mental illness is something that hits close to home for him. So he should understand what that word, using the word crazy to call somebody out of their name, could potentially do to that. And this is what bothers me too, is that Jan is very vocal about her mental health. It's literally, it's like the second or third video on her Twitter. She talks about it on her YouTube channel. She talks about it everywhere. So for him, like, I have a hard time believing that he's never seen that Jan has spoken about mental health before. Not Jan's review. Yeah, that bothered me a lot. Let's see. I'm not feeling it. Nick is a generic white boy. Chelsea. Kristen says, what did you think about Nick apologizing on Twitter for using the N-word but not recording a video about it? I thought that was like half-assed, and it's kind of disappointing because, like, make a form. I think in part what he was trying to do is also unfortunately try to backpedal too, because I guess after he saw the whole thing blow up with Nikki, it was just like, let me clear my booty hole too. Nobody's gonna look at my booty hole and see doodle there. I didn't like that. I hope in the future, if he ever does see this clip, that he does take the time to make a formal apology for it, because that word is disgusting. It's reprehensible. I don't even like when my fellow people use it. I really don't. It's bothersome. I'm not one of those people who believes in taking ownership of a word and then trying to reform it. Like, throw the whole word away, because it doesn't take away the history from it, and it's hard to collectively make people as a mass be able to accept something that's caused so much pain and heartbreak for a group of people. So that's my feelings on it. I hope he will take the time to make an apology on it and not just leave it on Twitter, because that's all that's going to be done is, oh, take a screenshot of this because I did address it, and that's not a formal video. I don't know, but people think it's okay because nobody's brought it up again. Well, obviously you brought it up, but I'm saying people as a mass, they just accepted that and left it alone. Jen, if you make parodies of him and it's all comedy, I could understand, but you were in his lives and it seemed like you liked his channel at first, and then in his live, this is awake. That's y'all's conversation. I'm skipping that. I'm afraid to look at his IG now. What does he post over there? He just posts thirst traps. That's right, Miracle. My videos are meant to make people smile, and the fact that some people think it's rude is not my problem. Jen, your videos make me laugh. See? You told me to be Joel. Joel, you could just do whatever you want to, because I love you so much. and then I'll just start screaming. Well, oh, thank you for complimenting my older brother, so to speak. I like you, Jen, but I don't like his comments about you either. I like both shoes and chose to like you equally. Thanks, you, Quinby. I did not see anything. I love you too, Kristen. Thank you. I did videos on Peter Mon, and he's a comical character. My subs love those videos. Yeah, so you're going to make content about what your subscribers like, so I don't understand why that was part of the conversation. I feel we don't reclaim our slurs either. Yeah, don't claim that. Why are you claiming it? It's I don't know. Leave that alone. Even if I don't agree with everything you say, I find something a little too much for my personal taste. That's literally my personal taste. Has nothing to do with you. Oh, that was to Jen. I wish more people would understand that, because you're honestly hilarious too. See, look how respectful everybody is. Like, I don't understand why other people are so angry. I wish more people would understand that too. Oh, I just read that. I have since been called obsessed, the bully, harassed more because he puts that narrative out there. I was attacked by his wolves. Jen, your videos have made me laugh too, but this is going into people's life to pester, and I'm not here for it. Yeah, so it seems like everybody's collectively just saying don't add more fuel to the fire. I don't know. Jen, your videos have, it's hard to keep track of all the people who have said the vile word. I wish people would stop saying it overall. It's overused words, kind of like, what is the other one? Toxic. Everybody has become toxic. And I'm like, can we just, there's so many different words inside of the dictionary. Honestly, Jen, I was unaware of this drama, but I've loved your comments in the streams. That's rough. Jen's review. Iconic. Tina Spill. I love you so much. You were so funny. Disgusting is. I hope you're out of the cold, by the way. If you are in the cold, please come out of the cold. Go in a house. Go in a building somewhere. Disgusting is another one that's used. I don't know. I think people just take vocabulary words. I'm like, what? Just we gotta make reprehensible a thing. You are whatever the word. I just said the word and now I cannot talk. So many words, they can be understood with thorough thought though. Chelsea, you know I can barely read. If I go into the live to defend myself against the false narratives they're spreading. I mean, Starbays. I love the Starbays, especially their banana bread. That's a good one. Reprehensible. I literally just said the word, Amy, and I like read it like I've never seen that word. This is reprehensible. This behavior is despicable. There we are. Repugnant. Yes. You are acting like you are acting like a classless bigot. I don't appreciate this cockamamie, this terrible display of wit. You are talentless, obtuse, like obsolete, literal, actual. I love the English language. I'm not respectful. Goodbye, Joelle. Can't we all just get along? We go sing Kumbaya. Like, is that a thing? Finish my commission. Woo! Happy Bunny's done with commission work. It's so descriptive. Yes, like look how nice the language of the world is. It's like this is I'm just gonna start being like, you are so obtuse. I'm gonna just use that because people, you know what's good about utilizing our very colorful vocabulary is that people are forced to take the time to go ahead and look up what that word means first before responding. And after they read the definition, they literally have a difficult time getting mad. Like, because it's just like, oh, well, dang. like what am I, like, I don't understand. Ah! Oh, Quinby, thank you for the super chat. I hope you do these morning lives more often. I am enjoying my morning coffee and this live. Oh, well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, and thank you again for the super chat. It's going towards our cruise fund. Yeah, so that was so nice of you. Thank you. I'm trying to make them every Monday, hopefully. Every Monday morning and Saturday evenings. Those are the two times that we're working. Saturday evenings we're gearing for 9 p.m. And for Mondays, I usually try to shoot for 10 in the morning, but today I started late because I was on the phone with my cousin. We can't do that? I thought YouTube could allow for double live streams. I thought that was a thing. We can't do that? YouTube, I'm gonna pop you in the forehead with the Bible too. Touch yourself, don't touch me. Go away. Oh, it's happening again. We have another troll, guys. We're moving up in the world. Dustin said he hates people with the word influencer in the screen names, and Teresa Romer's YouTube channel is Teresa Romer, the life of an influencer. I think Dustin just likes throwing shade at people. Paige Jessica came back. What did I miss? Paige, I don't even know where you left. Like, where did you leave off? Collab double live streams would be awesome. We could do, well, Titusville, we live close together. We could probably do a live one day if you wanted to meet and make that a thing. If you feel more comfortable doing that over, like, we'll just have you be the omnipotent voice in the background. You can stand behind the camera and talk. Yes, you have to scream. I left 15 minutes ago. What was the last thing you heard so I can update you fast? I want a healing. Does anybody do healings and stuff to help Carly? Because that's not my thing. I don't do that. I'll wear my Mary J. Blige sunglasses, and then we'll get you a ski mask cover too. I have a ski mask cover. We'll work it out. Put some goggles. Put like 10 hats on so your identity can be safe. Amy said she was gonna do a healing. Oh, okay. Heal me. I can't do Saturday evenings. Oh, why? Me and your business. Why? I don't know what that means, but I want it. I think that is religious related. Oh, what just happened? Imagine a group live on the cruise, just a big drama channel group live. Chelsea, you know, that would be a thing, but you know, the way this world is set up, I don't think that would be a good idea, because you saw what happened when all the drama channels got together in that Christmas trip, and then it was just a mess. Oh, greetings from Russia. How do I pronounce your username? Because I want to say hello to you with your name. Hello. Oh my, do you just feel it's a risk we're gonna have to take? Let me add them. Can you phonetically put it in the American English writing? Because I'm gonna have a hard time saying that. I do not know how to pronounce that. That live was one of the most cursed events of 2019. It really was. It was like everybody's like, cancel, 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 cancel. We're not doing that. So that is why I like the idea of the cruise, because the only people who are going to act a hot blazing mess is the people who pay $200 plus for the Wi-Fi. Miracle is not going to be the one to pay for the Wi-Fi, so there won't be any live for me to have to give to anybody. But if somebody wants to pay the 200 ducats that they usually charge for those 5 to 7 day cruises, you can go ahead and do that. Have a nice day. But me, I'm going to spend my ducats on the other side where the drinks are, okay? And for the duty-free food and stuff like that. Miracle, I want to meet you in Chick-fil-A parking lots. Listen, we're not throwing some shade here. Good night. Listen, we have to sit in front of Walgreens. I can imagine the drama channel trip as a horror film trailer. If that became a thing, that would be amazing. Shane Dawson could direct it. I left when you came back from checking on your soup. Oh, what was I talking about then? I think I just updated everybody more on what happens further between Shelby and Jan and their conversation. Yeah, I think that's basically all it was. And basically I just said, I told Jen what I appreciated about her stuff, what I didn't appreciate. I talked about what I didn't appreciate about Shelby bringing in mental health and him using her appearances as a thing, and then trying to say that certain channels, I didn't mention this, I also didn't like that he's saying that certain channels seem to be sucking up to other people, and then I just had the whole situation is messy. And I also didn't like how Champagne tastes, and I like her too, but I didn't like I'm about to cough, that's why I'm fanning myself. I also didn't like how she wrote those really mean-spirited comments to Jan and then some other commenter, her telling them to GTFO. That was kind of rude. I don't know. I'll pay for the Wi-Fi. Let's do it. Melanie, I'm not encouraging anybody to spend that much money for Wi-Fi. Oh my god, I can't breathe. Plus, if you get annoyed with them, you can push them off the ship. We are not sure. Maybe I'm going to change it from the cruise idea. The whole point of the cruise, why I chose the cruise idea, was because if you were on a cruise together, literally, if you like each other, we can spend time with each other because the boat is so close, or we can meet on certain decks and stuff. But if we don't like each other, the boat is so big, you literally can be on that boat and like rarely see anybody. That's why I really like that idea. And then you can escape people and go and explore some country or whatever. I'll be at work at 2 a.m. Sunday morning. Okay. Maybe I schedule them early. What time do you go to sleep? I don't know. We'll see. We love CVS here. Da. Oh, okay. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. The person from Russia, I think this name is Abram. Or a Russian name pronounced Roch. No, I don't want to say Roach. That's never mind. I'm wrong. Google Translate sucks. If you say Japan, you would find me in the pile of bunnies and Pikachu. I have a Pikachu hat in my drawer. Somebody gave it to me when I was like, in my class. You guys want to see what type of weirdo I was in high school? Let's just show you an embarrassing picture. Let's move the laptop out the way. If you guys think I'm weird now, I want you to see my come up, okay? Where did I put my high school yearbook? My yearbook is kind of tarnished, so this is my yearbook. I graduated in 2013. Isn't that a long, long time ago? Okay. And I want you, I can text stuff. If you guys were doubting that Miracle is my real name, you will see that everybody writes Miracle everywhere. That's my actual name. So just in case you guys thought I was lying, I have the proof. Because I'm not. Okay, so I was such a weirdo in my high school that they did a whole cover page with me in it. So this is in my high school, and there I am looking a hot blazing mess. And this is the whole cover page of me in my life in my high school yearbook. Isn't that fun? And this is me with my baby bass. I loved playing the bass, okay? But that's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you this. The most unique, okay? In my high school, I already doxed myself, so nobody can come tell me, oh, I found you on the, oh no, but you guys don't know how to spell my name. I guess I can't show you this picture. I tried. But anyway, the most unique, and there I am on the floor like a weirdo. Like I don't have common sense. But you could see how strange I was in high school, okay? So there's my about me. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope we can collectively bond some more in the future. How do I put this back? See, now I made a mess in my drawer and now I can't put anything back. Let's put this drawer away. I cannot. My clothes are falling apart once again. We love that here. 1989. Wow. That's cool. I have a whole kit of Pikachu. Graduated in 2002. Wow. Joelle, you and your gambling. I don't gamble. I want to have fun. Oh, thank you, Quimby. So I want to talk about you calling out November Scorpios. Amanda, you weren't there, so I could not. With the glow up, did I look a hot blazing mess in high school? You got me back by saying that I blew up from high school to now. You play the saxophone? I wanted to play the sax. My dad said that being that I was a girl, that my face would blow up. Like, what is his name? Barry White or something. Some famous saxophonist. He said my face will blow up. And I'm like, that's not a real thing, but okay, Dad. You must be good at blowing the horn. Goodbye, Joelle. Joelle and T to Spill are having a grand old time. No, let the laptop fall. Thank you, Cluttered. Thank you, Cluttered, like my head. It's a wig. It's gonna fall off if I take this headband off. I play trumpet. Wow, look at all these orchestra people. I play in the band. Goodbye. Oh my God. Look at all these November Scorpios I'm offending. I love you guys. Well, you two are an exception. I did say that I had only 3 friends, so I will add 5. 5 normal November Scorpios. Because 2 of my best friends are November Scorpios, and they are born on the same day. So it just must be November 16th. That is the safe day. And then there are some other ones. October, which day are you? Which day are you? May Gemini. Wow. Geminis are nice. I don't know why I'm acting like I believe in horoscopes. I don't believe in them. It's just nice conversation. November Sagittarius. Oh, are you a cusp? Saxophone players are where it's at. Represent. Okay, sax players. No, you need the upright bass. I played violin. I started off with a violin. I played cello briefly. I missed playing the cello, and I played stand-up bass for 9 years. Yeah. Oh, Fringy, that's why I connect with you so well. My other best friend, Danae, she is also a December Sag. She's, I think, December 6th or something. 22nd on cusp. Wow! Jan, you have the same birthday as my affianced. I love the violin. I liked the violin, but it was too squeaky for me. So I moved to cello. I think between cello and bass, that's what I was having. I missed playing the cello, but bass kind of won out for me. No, nobody hates you. You played the cello too. Look at that. Come up. Look at that. Look at all these talented people up in here. Leo baby here, August 2nd, 93. Also played snare in my high school drumline for 2 years. Darnell! We love people who are in marching band. April Fool's baby. Okay, dang. I love you too. I love you too, whoever you are. I can't see your profile picture, but the yellow is nice. And I can't say your name right, so I don't want to offend anybody. I did play piano for 7 years, and now I can't remember. That is a story of my life for NGTBH. I have a violin, but not set up to learn. Why? I played for 7 years. I still have it, so pick it up again. Yes, dang, I would recommend that. I used to have my bass, and in my old pictures, like, if you guys find my old YouTube channel, which is really cringeworthy, it has the same exact name, so it should be very easy to find. You will see my bass in the background. But don't look that channel up. It's very cringeworthy. And I was doing this program at the time called like Jump Cut Academy or something that was supposed to help you build up like your YouTube channel or something like that, like show you how to become a successful YouTuber and stuff like that. I feel like it didn't benefit me anyway. But at that time I went on a 3-year hiatus from doing YouTube because I was so discouraged because I felt like I couldn't conform to their standards of what a YouTuber was supposed to be. So I felt like my videos just started suffering, and then I was just like, I'm not doing this no more. And then I gave it a try again, and we figured it out. I played the recorder really bad in grade school. Does that count, Monica? Yes. You can join the party. Halloween. I wish kiss best mind. I am affianced. I am basically a married woman. You can't do that. Thank you though for being so sweet and saying such nice things. But we out here with somebody else. Thank you. I've got to go get going as well. Have a great day. Have a great day, Amy. Thank you for joining us. Fringy, is this an inside out moment where you remember chopsticks and heart and soul and nothing else? What? Fringy, we have the same piano teacher, can't remember anything. Happy day. Hello, have a happy day. No, I used to learn anime songs, TV themes, and a few classical pieces. I used to be obsessed with anime. When I tell you, like, middle school, my friends roasted me when I was in 6th grade. So I was like, what, 11, 12 or something like that. My friends would roast me because I'm like, I didn't watch Naruto or I didn't watch Bleach. And they were like, you're not living your life. And then I became one of those people that was obsessed with anime all the way through. And I watched it every day. I downloaded this app called Anime Planet or something like that. And it tracks how much anime that you've watched. So collectively, and I want you guys to know this, okay? I don't know. My grades were good too. Once I compiled all of the episodes of shows that I've watched, according to Anime Planet, if I did not eat, if I did not sleep, if I did not use the bathroom, 3 months and 3 months and like, I don't know, some crazy 3 months, 3 weeks, and like 7 hours, something like that. I probably will link it if you guys want to see it. That's how much of my life that I gave away to anime. 3 solid months of my life has been given to watching anime if I did nothing else. And that should tell you I had a problem. So when it dawned on to me that I had a problem, I was watching this show and I will never forget it. It was Minamike Okawari, and it's the greatest anime ever. Anyway, it's a slice of life piece. I was watching it, and then they said something, and then the subtitles didn't pop up. And I was like 15 minutes into the episode, and then I scrolled back, and I realized the whole episode did not have any subtitles. And then I was just like, I am inadvertently learning Japanese accidentally, that I was able to understand 15 whole minutes of the show without any subtitles. I'm like, you have a problem. You need to put it to rest. And then I became obsessed with Korean dramas for a long time. And there we are. Bye, Tomoko Lovely. I love you. Have a great day. Yes, we love our custard. I might have 2 cells left. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Inuyasha was my boyfriend for years. Relatable. Thought on the contravirus. Did you guys know that the coronavirus, I can't read it. Coronavirus, the virus, okay, has had a patent, was patented in 2019. Don't we love facts and information? That's over 2,000 hours. Yes, it is, Rinji. It's I think it's very concerning. What I will say is that the media is making it bigger than what it typically would be, because they've been dealing with this, like it's been seen in hospitals and stuff right now. It's due to the poor sanitation that's going on in that specific region of China, that's causing it to spread a little bit faster. Now, hopefully they're able to, reduce the effects of it spreading out everywhere. But I do believe in population control. People don't like that I believe in that, but I know it's a real thing said. I think that collectively everyone should just do the preventative measures in which they can to be able to protect themselves. Make sure that you wash your hands all the time. Make sure that you cover your face when you are in an area of high population. If you see, most people will have those face covered mask things. If they can wear that, just make sure you don't touch your face. If somebody coughs in your face, go to the hospital. Tell them that you're dying. Be a hypochondriac. Like, I'm not a hypochondriac. In fact, I don't like going to the doctor. Danny is here. I got tired of Korean dramas because most of them are romance, and I like things that romance, like sports Japanese dramas are cool. I start and stop watching them over and over again. One thing I liked was oh crud, now I can't remember. It was a show basically about this lady who was like, I think it's called Mother. Is it called Mother? Basically, the whole premise of it was this lady who was taking care of her. I mean, she was a substitute teacher, like temporarily, because she was like a bird watcher or something like that. That was her. She was a science teacher, and she primarily was into the research of birds and something. And then she was looking after this elementary school, and in the process of her looking after these students, she realized that there was one child that was very lethargic and kept to herself and was quiet, and all the other kids would pick on her because she had dirty fingernails and stuff like that. And then it turns out that her parents, her mom was dating this dude who was like super abusive towards the little girl, and the mom was so in love with the boyfriend that she didn't care that he was abusing her daughter. So then the teacher ended up doing like a wellness check. This is all in the first episode, so it's not a spoiler. Teacher was doing a wellness check or something, and then like the parents weren't home, and then she sees like the trash bag move, and then she realizes the little girl's in the trash bag. They left her there to suffocate, it was like 20 degrees outside. And then so she ends up kidnapping the little girl to get her help. It's a good show. It's a really good show. I think it's called Mother. If you guys want me to, just ask me when the live is done, and I will put the first person who writes it or something. I'll just tell you what the name of the show is, and then I'll pin that comment. Yeah, that drama was good. Actually, let me just look it up right now. I don't want you guys to have to do all that work. I think it's called Mother. Mother. Okay. Oh, I was right. It's called Call Me Mother. It was made in 2018. Lee Bo Young. Yeah, it's called Call Me Mother. Call Me Mother. Yes, sanitize your hand. I have a hand sanitizer on my keyring. Knowing me, it's probably dried out, but I haven't been leaving the house lately, so we out here winning. Madeline, what did you think about it? Every time I watched Let's Eat, I would go out. I did too. I did too. Oh, well, not Korean food specifically, but I would just want to eat with them so much. Don't forget the watch. Stop eating snakes and bat soup. You make so much sense. But because it's a virus, it's spreading amongst other people. It can even enter in through your eyeballs. So be out here, be careful. Found it on Viki. Yeah, you know what I was really distraught about is the fact that they got rid of Drama Fever. I loved Drama Fever. Jen, Custard loves you. I love watching this comedy Japanese drama called Gokusen. And it's about a teacher that's also from the Yakuza. There we go. Yakuza family helping a troubled class. Tell me the name of it. I would be down to watch. I didn't get through the first episode because it was so sad. Maybe I'll try again. It stays sad. But it gets better. So it's not too bad. It works out. Koreans are beautiful. I think so too. I think all people are beautiful. Have to get go. Bye, Quinby. I'm glad you enjoyed the live, and I hope to see you next time. I'm gonna have to. The virus is scary because apparently it can spread before anyone shows any symptoms. Yeah, that's the concerning part of it. Just make sure you do preventative measures is gonna be our friend. But I also am aware of the fact the media likes to blow things up out of proportion, and I would just say look into research, because just like Ebola mysteriously had a patent too, and now all of a sudden this one has a patent since 2015. So just look into research that stuff, because I think it's worth researching. Bye, Happy Bunny. Oh, you have to go because you're in class. Oh, God. No, we can't stop the education. If everybody's leaving, should I let you guys go? Because I don't want you to feel bad. On another health thing, don't drink stagnant water or water that's been out for a few days. It breeds bacteria. No, I'm kidding. I get fresh water every day. Have a good day, Happy Bunny. I really like Doctor Strange is good. So are you guys down to close out this live? Because I don't want to make you guys stay all day. Seraphine's here. So do you want to close out this live and then we'll chat in the future? Or did you want to keep going and talk? Because I have time. I have time basically up until 2:30. I'll be real, I can't watch Love Island. It hurts my head. I'm in art class, but you guys are fun. Bye, guys. Oh, draw a nice picture and show. Thanks. I'm gonna go wash my face now. Bye. Bye. Have a good day, Tiramisu. Go check your... Melanie. Melanie. Trying to save my life. Oh my God. Is that Madam Trigger? Is it? Is it? Please tell me it is. Okay, I'm gonna go check the soup. You guys are... Oh, you guys are moving again. Yeah, I missed you. Where have you been? You see my foot rest up in the back. I'm glad you told me, Melanie, because I think I smell it burning. My family's just gonna have burnt food today. That sounds like a good thing to do. Oh, because I had the flame up really high. I appreciate you telling me to do that. It dried out quite a bit. I'm glad you said something. Definitely glad you said something. I am so happy you said something because it was literally burning. We would have had a whole fire. You guys would have seen me. You guys would have seen me out here calling the ambulance because my house was burning. Can I salvage this? I think I can if I don't scrape the bottom. I think I can salvage this. This is why we should have just stayed downstairs and did the live. I think it's actually done. Hold on. Because if it's done, then I don't care. Then it's going to stay in that pot. Hold on 1 second. I have to go downstairs for another pot. Nobody's doing that. I'm going to clean out this pot and then we're going to put it back in there. Not great, Ali, but it's not an ounce on. Tell you again how grateful I am for you telling me to go check the soup. Because I literally, as soon as I opened my room door, and I'm like, it doesn't smell right out here. It really doesn't smell right out here. Bye, Fringy. Have a good day. I love you so much. To be honest with you, I probably... See, look, listen, I'm accident prone. Okay, so we managed to salvage the soup, I think, but the whole thing is not salvageable. So note to self, we can't do lives while we're cooking anymore. Otherwise, I might accidentally burn my house down. Let's see. I think I have to boil it a little bit longer. Yeah, I burnt the bottom of the pot because I was upstairs not coming down to check on the pot, and if it wasn't for Melanie, my house would have burned down. You saved my life today. Vanessa, we had a whole conversation about life. We talked about Jeffree Star and his Snapchat message about Kobe. Okay, that has to soak. What soup is it? Hold on. Oh, can this thing stop rotating? That'd be great. How do I lock this so I could read? And you guys are rotating again. I'm so sorry. There we go. Oh my God. We're doing this again. Okay, there we go. I think I fixed it this time. Are you guys down for because I feel bad for leaving you here while I go downstairs and get another pot to wash this. Do you guys mind? Oh God, not the roll. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're gonna go downstairs quickly into the basement where it's scary. We're going into our scary basement. It's dark in here. We keep most of our pots and pans down here in the basement, so. Where am I putting this stuff? There's too many things. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one. Oh my God, this mirror is killing me. Is this the one for this? No, it's not. Of course it's not, because that would be too convenient. Oh well, we'll work with whatever one we got upstairs. He said boo, goodbye. Trying to scare me. Okay, we're done. Out of the basement. My ankle hurts. We're out. Oh no, my scarf just fell off my waist. You did not see a ghost, just like we saw a cat on Tea Time's video. I saw goodbye, Joelle. We are being nice. Joelle. Okay. So we are currently transferring the pots because I burned the crap out of this one. And thanks to Melanie, I got lucky enough to where, thankfully, the soup doesn't have that burnt flavor, so we're winning still. You like this wine rack? I don't know where my aunt got it from. To be honest, there's only like sparkling water on there. What happened? Only the Holy Ghost. You guys are so funny. How do I lift this up now? Now the bowl is hot. I shouldn't have used the glass one. God. We love the sound of things flopping in water. Don't we love that sound? ASMR for you guys. Let's see, where is the match? Okay. Tea Times Live last night was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. Okay. When the restaurant calls you to let you know that they are out of chocolate mousse, you know, oh my God, this stupid thing. That's so funny. I have a banana. I think this banana is bad. Oh well. Is it bad? It's pretty. I should have made. Somebody bruised it. That's what happened. That's pretty gross. T-Trigger's here. Hi. Hi, fam. I missed you. Fam, we missed you out here in these streets. Where have you been? Are you well on your hiatus? Everybody drop an orange heart for T-Trigger. We missed T-Trigger a lot. We missed him and the missus. I'm gonna struggle to bring you guys closer so I can actually read these comments because I'm halfway blind. I can't believe Nikki was talking about maybe taking him back. I'm hoping it was the booze and heartache talking. When? When did he do that? He was thinking about taking him back? What happened? No. I thought he was talking about finding somebody new. When did he say that? Amanda's sending these hearts, so cute. Yeah, it's not easy to get over a breakup. It's not, and it definitely gets difficult when you feel like, especially throughout a long relationship, when you've connected with this person for so long, and then you have to go through this abrupt transition. It's not easy at all. So I can understand him being down and out. I just want him to do so in a healthy way because you know, it got me really sad when he said that he was drinking since 11, and I don't want him. I just want him to be safe because I really love Nikki and Mocha collectively. I love them both a lot, even though I don't know them. I feel like I've known them from this standpoint, so I just want them to be safe, happy, well, because they deserve that. But it's not easy going through a breakup at all. I had my own share of a breakup before, and I literally thought I was dying. And that's no exaggeration. Like, the anxiety level went through the roof. But you know what? We survived. So I survived. And then in turn, I was able to find the love of my life. So it worked out, you know? So everybody just send a purple heart for Nikki and let him know that we're out here rooting for him and his happiness. And hopefully he will see that soon, right? Yeah, cheaters do suck. They suck a lot. Oh, used to saying X. Okay. Yeah, he has to get used to it. He also had a hard time not saying his name yesterday. Thank you guys for sending the love to Nikki. That was nice of you guys. Yeah. Because it's not easy going through a breakup. Okay, babes. So I don't want to hold you here all day. I'm going to try to salvage this soup because I'm getting nervous the more that I think about it. So I'm going to bother you guys later. And if you want to, just reach out to me on the other forms of the media of the socializing. That way we can connect better. And if you want any other information of how to talk to us in the after story or whatever, like you want to talk about whatever we talked about today in more detail, reach out to me via Twitter or reach out to Fringy because we have a group chat called Hot Cocoa where we just talk about Seraphine. No, where we talk about things in a less formal setting. And the Line app is pretty cool. So if you want a direct link to that group chat, just make sure that you go ahead and reach out to either Fringy or myself, and then we will add you to the group chat. So I love you guys so much, and thank you for riding this wave with me. Can we talk about Nick's that Joelle? Okay, Tita Spill, I'm gonna be there. Hopefully I will be there. So just promote it on, but I think I have notifications on for you, so I should be able to see it. So yeah, but I love you guys later. I love you guys so much. I will see you later. And Joelle, you can talk about Nick Snyder and his body all you want to. I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. And bye, Amanda. I love you guys. I love you, Melanie. Okay, I'm gonna exile now. Bye, Rarmels. Bye, Jen. Bye, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now. Well, hang up. Okay, bye.